Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This round I have another entry in my collecting goals series. As I've previously mentioned in this series of videos, I will be sharing stories with you guys of sort of close calls with buying things in the past that I have been looking to add to my collection, things that I have been trying to get for some time and have continuously or either significantly come into contact with and just haven't been able to sort of get it and add it to my collection. I thought this time around I would talk about several instances in which I was really close to adding certain games to my collection, but the common thread between all of these is that, well, I opened these cases and the games just weren't there. So I tend to pick up empty cases for better games, just in the chance that I might find the game loose itself. But that proves to be kind of difficult, and with these games here to this day, except for one of these, I have been unable to find them. So to start out with, right here, I have this case here for Super Princess Peach. I found this at a sort of like used record store. They had CDs, DVDs, and other things as well. But for whatever reason, they had a box of gaming stuff that they were just looking to get rid of. And I looked through all the boxes they had there trying to find this game. Maybe it fell out somewhere. But all it was just the case and manual. And I still to this day have not been able to find this game for less than $25 loose. And $25 is just more than I'm willing to pay for this game. But I mean, if I even find it at $20, I might as well just go and get it at that point. It's been some time now. Uh, Next up, also from this set of games, this one was also pretty disappointing. Another Nintendo title. In fact, most of these are Nintendo titles. Pikmin on the GameCube. This box of gaming stuff that I found at this random store for free was both amazing and disappointing at the same time. I found some really good stuff in there, but I also found some really big disappointments as well. This made me pretty sad for the stuff that I could have had, but oh well, what can you do? Every time that you go out looking for games, it's sort of a gamble as to what you're gonna find, and sometimes you have to pay even more to get what you want, and other times you might just have to trade stuff or just not buy it at all. Um, as for these next games here, these ones here are also for the GameCube. Mario Party 6 and Mario Party 7. Really disappointed that I wasn't able to track these down. Both of them were in different instances at different stores, but I feel that the scenarios behind these ones either revolve around the games just not being there when they were donated, or the games were stolen. That's typically the worst of the two situations. If they weren't there to begin with, fine, whatever. The person who donated them just didn't pay attention and they're obviously somewhere else. But in the instances where people have stolen these games, I find it just very disappointing. Of the things that they can steal, why go ahead and steal something that is being sold? In this instance, it was just $3.99. I remember it was $3.99 because I see part of the sticker there, but the rest of it is peeled off. And this one here I found recently at a thrift store that's just down the street from me. And this one here, this thrift store hasn't had GameCube games in some time. They have, well, they have a couple of GameCube games, but they're just like licensed games. Over the Hedge, Monsters Inc., that kind of stuff that just really doesn't interest me. And when I saw this, I was like, thank God, finally something else. And just my luck, no game. But what can you do? This next one here, well, drop some stuff. This next one here, at least at the moment, the game that was in here instead was pretty decent. And I ended up trading that away for $20, which again was pretty awesome considering I only paid $4 for this. But I really wish that it had been the actual game inside this case. Is the case for Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. It did not have the manual with it either, which was also kind of disappointing. But at least it came with Super Mario Sunshine inside, and I was able to get rid of that. And I actually don't remember what I got for it, but I traded it into a store and was able to get, like I said, $20 credit on it, which was just ridiculous. But I wasn't going to say no to $20 credit on that. And I had a whole bunch of credit at that point, and I traded it towards something, but I honestly don't remember at this moment. But to this day, I have not even been able to find this in any condition, loose, complete in box, or whatever, at any stores in the city. I think at one point I saw it at A&C Games, but their prices are just ridiculous, and I'm not willing to spend the amount of money that they ask for some of their games. Now, the last one I wanted to show you guys here is actually the game that I find the most often to be stolen or mismatched, or in some instances even bootlegged. It's Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I have 2 empty cases with manuals for this game. I think in total I've found maybe 6 or 7 copies of Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox. Only 2 of them were complete, and the one is still in my collection. But the rest of them have all been either bootlegged or just empty cases. And for this game specifically, I really think that people are stealing this game here. Especially this particular one, I remember because of the sticker that's on it, the price tag there. This one here, in this instance, I went to a Salvation Army, the one that I usually go to, and they just had a whole bunch of games that were just put out. I want to say they were only out for a couple of hours, but I went really late to the store that day, and when I got there, I know that the games had to have been in there. The person that was working there said that they were in there when they put them out, and I do trust them for that because they've never lied about that in the past, and typically they do at this location look at their stuff more thoroughly. But the reason why I think that this one was stolen is because out of all the games that were there, all the crappy titles that were in this set of games were still there, but all the better games were all stolen, and it was just really, really disappointing to see that. And that's why I believe that this game here, whenever it goes out, is more likely to be stolen or misplaced, and that kind of sucks. But these have been some of my encounters with instances in which a game has either been stolen, misplaced, or just never donated to begin with, and somebody just brought the case to the thrift store. I mean, have you guys had any sort of encounters with games in this situation here? Like, have you gone to a store and opened up a case just to see that the game is either not there, or it's another game, or it's a bootleg? I really would like to know if this is a common occurrence in other people's areas, if it's something that they notice very often, or what your sort of perspective is on this. Anyways, that's all I really had to say on the matter. Just stay tuned. There should be more of these coming up in the future. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check out that video if you'd like, and enter my contest as well if you'd like. And I suppose that's it. See ya.